What's up, everybody? It's Bob, big NFL fan, big Bengals fan, and here I'm gonna give you guys my take on the Detroit Lions versus the Carolina Panthers today. Well, on Saturday, I won another one of the 1 o'clock games, and my main takeaway is like, can Lions keep this up? They are on the little run right now. I'm loving what I'm seeing from them. They just got Jamison Crowder back, the receiver out of Alabama, the speedster. DJ Chark came back a couple weeks ago. He's looked great. Um, They have Amon Ross St. Brown, who honestly, I'm not. This is not like I don't know if this is a hot take yet or anything, but honestly, Amon Ross St. Brown, slot receiver for the Lions, big Cooper Cup vibes. Big. Maybe not as like good as Cooper Cup right now. Maybe not as like consistent week to week, but he's giving me big Cooper Cup out the slot. Tough slot receiver, great route runner, can get yards after the catch, like big Cooper Cup vibe. So you know, this team is, and Jared Goff right now is playing good football. Like sometimes, he's in that Kirk Cousins type of like, or the old Kirk Cousins type of like range. We used to classify him there, but right now, it's funny that him and Kirk Cousins are playing really good football this year. And this Lions team, they have weapons on offense. DeAndre Swift, although he's kind of having a down year, I think he's still a viable weapon out the backfield. His problem this year has been his vision. I think the Lions, they really expect more out of his vision as a running back. If you're going to be this Tracy running back, you got to have good vision. And DeAndre Swift does not have good vision right now. So that's why you might see Jamal Williams getting playtime over him because Jamal Williams has better vision than DeAndre Swift right now. So he has to get that rectified ASAP. Or, he might not get that big running back contracts that running backs be dreaming of. Even though me personally, if I'm building a team, I'm still not going to pay running back that much unless it's like a superstar, like dare I say Tony Pollard, Christian McCaffrey, guys like that, Alvin Kamara, Derrick Henry, so on and so forth. But the Lions, their offense, they have the weapons that can really attack this Carolina Panthers defense that has been really good, been really good, and they have the Carolina Panthers defense have a young secondary, but C.J. Henderson, the former number one overall draft pick from Jacksonville that got traded to the Panthers, and J.C. Horns, the Panthers' number one overall draft picks from last year, I believe, who got hurt early last season. Both of those guys on the outside have been really great. I think Dante Jackson, the corner for the Panthers, got hurt. I think he might have tore his Achilles a couple weeks back. The Panthers have an opportunity now also to kind of try and come back and win this division. So this is what makes the game tough. And with their corner secondary being good, and they also have Jeremy Chin, strong safety, like they have good secondary players. So with their secondary being good and the fact that their defensive line is actually good against the run, like really good, is I think they rank one near the top of the league against the run. Um, this defense of the Carolina Panthers gives them a great shot to win this game, and it's at home for them. So while I do like the Lions' weapons, um, they're really gonna. This is a game that I think they would have liked to have T.J. Hawkinson back, honestly, because that's where I would attack this Carolina Panthers team. Like the Panthers, the Jets, the Eagles, teams with great outside corners. That's just a side note. Like, if you ever like want to make like a good like fantasy pick or pickup, or if a team, if NFL teams, if they're facing like a team with great outside corners play, like great outside corner play and good safety play, um, look to the tight end, look to the tight end and running backs, but especially if the tight end's an athletic, huge tight end, because he should have a big day because that's where the offense will probably open up. Outside corners will probably do their job of like limiting the number one and two receivers, but the slot and the tight end usually are guys that kind of break out against teams with good outside corners. So look to those guys. I think this played out yesterday with the Jets versus Jaguars, where Evan Ingram had a big game because, quite frankly, the Jets secondary is really good, and Sauce Gardner and DJ Reed, between those two, outside receivers for the Jaguars probably weren't going to get a lot. So, um, That opened up a big game for Evan Ingram, who's athletic tight end, good running after catch, can make some nice catches. It looks like he's found it in Jacksonville. But back to this game. Basically, look to the tight ends for Detroit if they have any that are left after T.J. Hawkinson. Look to them to have a somewhat decent game if you're trying to make like prop bets or fantasy. Like you need a tight end for fantasy this week. Look to the tight end. And then with the Panthers, I believe that they have a shot at it. Sam Darnold, I don't want to be tricked this time, but he looks kind of good right now. He looks like an actual NFL quarterback. He's playing in structure. He's protecting the football. He's basically being a game manager right now. Um, if he plays good football and the weapons around him play well, like Deonta Foreman and Chuba Hubbard, this Lions defense has been a lot better since kind of like midway past points this season. They've found some guys on the defensive line. Romeo Aquara has come back, one of their major defensive linemen. Aiden Hutchinson he looks fine for a first round rookie. I didn't expect him to come in and be a superstar anyway. I've always thought Thibodeau was the better prospect, and I think that's playing out right now out in New York. Uh, their secondary, Kirby Joseph. I don't know if he made it to the Pro Bowl, but he should have. Pro Bowl snub if he didn't make it. Very, very great safety today this year, and he's a rookie. The free safety Kirby Joseph has been an excellent free safety this year. He jumps out on tape. That Keep that in mind that their safety play is good. Giants safety play, at least that free safety is really good. Um, so yeah, like if I wanted to make a pick this game, I would lean towards Lions because I feel like the Lions are kind of like they're gathering momentum. At the end of the day, the Panthers have an interim head coach, and at the end of the day, their defense is nice, but their offense, like if unless DJ Moore and Sam Darnold and the running backs go crazy, which is possible, but this Lions defense has shown that they've can button things up. Unless any of that can happen, I think the Lions have a just better winning culture right now. They're more ready to win right now, and they're probably better coached with Dan Campbell, the fighting Dan Campbell as we call the Lions sometimes. So my pick would be the Lions, and if I'm betting, pick the Lions spread. Maybe look to see if the Lions, Amon-Ra St. Brown might have a big game, even though I suspect the Panthers are going to adjust to him and put like one of their better corners on him. So if that happens, look to the tight end. I think the tight ends and the running backs are sneaky, good prop bets or fantasy lookouts this game. And yeah, that's my take on this game, and hope you enjoy.